Hey, what's going on, YouTube? How's it going? And how's it going, Twitch? We should be live as well. Welcome back to my practice stream. My name is John. If it's your first time here, hello. I am a mathematics enthusiast. I'm a former mathematics major who then decided against grad school, and I decided to go make money instead. And I worked for 10 years at large tech companies, including Apple, Lyft, and Google. After mass layoffs affected my entire team and the team next to mine and most of our org, I've been trying to become an independent creator and work for myself, build some apps, but then also build some YouTube channels. I'm really passionate about the concept of deliberate practice and how do you get good at a thing. Like, I find the process of getting good at a difficult skill, I find it more interesting personally than, just seeing somebody who's really good at a thing in the first place. I'm more interested in how does somebody get good at a thing. So I'm relearning mathematics now. I'm relearning math. I'm working through high school, college level, and graduate level math in 3 different series. And I might soon start middle school math. I might begin doing middle school math as well. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, so we've been working through this book by Fraleigh and Beauregard. And let me get the iPad up on screen. Today we will be in chapter 2 on dimension, rank, and linear transformations. So how's it going, everybody? How's it going? My cat is over here. She's, hey. I need to threaten her with the spray bottle. I don't actually have to spray her, but I need to threaten her. Anytime that she freaking tries scratching this lamp, I am not happy with the lamp scratching. Anyways, what's up, everybody? So we are back. Today is not May 19th anymore. Today is actually, what day is it? What year is it? What day is it? Today is actually June 20th. So the last time we were in this chapter was about a month ago, in May 19th. And we will be working from Fraleigh and Beauregard on dimension, rank, and linear transformations. I don't think we're going to do any Axler today. But someday we're going to graduate and go up to Axler. Not today, though. So, these are some of the topics, some of the chapters or sections. Hey, what's up, Arad? How's it going, dude? These are some of the chapters or sections of chapter 2. And I think that we should be able to get through at least all the required ones. I feel that these are kind of, I don't know. They are nice. They're actually very mathematical. They're not, boring applied math. They're like real math sections. But I feel like even a little bit better than that, I want to start incorporating an app called Zen Notes into the stream. In particular, to start getting some LaTeX typeset solutions on screen. The spiral goes all over. Yeah, we've reset. You all know. We've been doing linear algebra, more, and we keep coming back to chapters 1 and 2. And then we started adding calculus, representation theory. I don't know what color the reverse should be now, but then more linear algebra, and then more calculus, then more representation theory, and then back to linear algebra, and then even more calculus, and even more representation theory, and then we're back to linear algebra again, and then now we are in this cycle at the moment. Calculus. Well, really, we're in the linear algebra section of the 4th cycle, and then soon, after we get through 10 chapters of linear algebra, we're going to be doing representation theory, and then resetting again. May I recommend tips once again? So, yes and no. I don't see support for tips on mainstream, like common, universally available apps. Like, in particular, there's this really great app that I've just found that I really like so far called ZenNotes. And it is like a keyboard / Vim first. Vim / keyboard first notes app. Like, it's all markdown notes. So it's like an open source Obsidian that's really just 100% optimized for keyboard driven notes. I mean, this thing has KTech support, and it doesn't have tips as far as I can tell, and that is a big hard selling point to me. Like, universality of LaTeX to me is more important than, like, even if tips is like a better, like a nicer language or markup language or something. Universality of tech is just a bigger selling point to me, and I'll have to check it out. I do want to at least check it out because I could abandon ZenNotes. But I find that to be a hard sell right now because I'm a big bullet journaling, note-taking. I formerly used to be really into Obsidian while working and getting paid to, care about, like, well-made journaling and everything. So, I don't know, dude. I'm still all ears. Like, if you want to try to sell me on why you prefer tips, I haven't looked into it enough yet. I have a bespoke system that I write LaTeX Markdown that I assume is basically tips, but I never have actually seen tips source, so yeah. Ooh, universality. Yeah, I like universality. I discovered a universal property the other day. It's just, to me, collaboration potential, and I have learned LaTeX in the past. It seems like a hard sell to me. Like, to me, this sounds like some of my friends who were recommending alternatives to Vim. Like, there's some other random ass, like, Vim inspired alternatives, like not NeoVim, but like some others that were supposed to be a better Vim. And I'm just like, Vim works really, really well, and it's universal. Like, that's a hard sell to me. Yeah, Obsidian also has Vim mode and supports LaTeX via plugins. Yes. So I'm considering Obsidian, but right now I really love ZenNotes because the entire app everything is open source, and the whole app is Vim inspired. Like, everything in it. So, I don't know. So far, I really like it. And it's open source. That's huge. Like, the community can keep making it better. Finishing up last week's Math Monday in like 10 minutes. Nice. Okay, so are you doing Math Mondays, like a weekly upload or something, Leo? That's awesome. Okay, tips is way more versatile than KTech stuff. So I don't even know what KTech is, honestly. It just sounds like I thought it's just like LaTeX for the web or something like that. So I'm all ears, dude. I'm all ears, but if you learn tech, do tech for sure. Yeah, like, I've done tech in the past, and I used to take my notes in class on the fly in LaTeX. Like, I got unnecessarily good at Vim and LaTeX during my undergrad years. I had a kind of badass little setup, honestly. I had an HTC Evo, because I was a Fandroid back in the day. I had the HTC Evo phone with a kickstand, and I'd set it up at the front of the desk, and I would bring a small Apple Bluetooth keyboard, and I would LaTeX all my notes, like on the fly, and it wouldn't compile, but using Vim, I would LaTeX all my notes, and then I'd go to the library, I'd like fix any compilation errors, and print out, my notes. I thought it was kind of freaking awesome. ZenNotes is really cool. ZenNotes is a really nice app. It's an app, it's a note-taking app. A Markdown, all built on Markdown. I think it's Mac OS only. But it's kind of an alternative to Obsidian, which you'll see a lot more info about. I used to use Obsidian. So far, I like ZenNotes a lot, though. So I think I'm gonna try it. Okay, a LiveTecher. Yeah, LiveTecher. Yeah, KTech and MathJax is really just math mode from LaTeX to the web and the bare minimum to make it feature complete. Yeah. I want to be able to type and share my notes on the web. Like, that is a goal for me. So does Tips have web support? Like, because that's just my intuition. Just having done similar problems and evaluated similar alternatives in software solutions, and which dependencies do you take on and which ones do you reject. I'm a little conservative nowadays. I want the thing that everybody uses, that has a super mainstream support, that's going to work on the web. My hunch is that Tips might not have as good web support. All right, take care, Leo. Good to see you. Tips is a whole typesetting language that kind of just works to many different output formats. Oh, interesting. Okay. Although it's an experimental status. See, nowadays, I want shit to be reliable. I want shit to be 100% reliable. I don't care if the syntax is just a little bit better. I'll explore it. I promise I will check it out. But my intuition right now, I was already a little nervous about checking it out, but now that I have a reason to really prefer LaTeX with ZenNotes, I'm even more kind of dude, I think I should just do LaTeX again. Partly because I think using ZenNotes, I'm going to be able to get it on screen more easily, potentially. That's my hunch, but I haven't looked into it, so I don't know. Because it looks nice. ZenNotes looks really nice. It's like a native Mac app and everything. The developer's clearly really good. I have a bit of trust in ZenNotes as a dependency for this stream, for how I want to get LaTeX on screen. Luna. Okay. Anyways, so, this stream, we're going to go on autopilot solving some of these problems. These problems are not super duper hard for me nowadays. So I want to be seeing if we can get to some other levels of depth and more practice. Mostly, can I typeset some notes? How to study. I already told you the other day, dude. I remember you asked this, and I already told you. For a $5 super chat, buymeacoffee.com/jcpractices. I will spend about, let's say, 10 minutes talking about that. Buy me a coffee. It's on sale, right now, 2 minutes per dollar /jcpractices. We're on sale. $1 for 2 minutes. I can just talk about anything you want. I could use a coffee, I know. I drink, so you all don't realize, you've seen me drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee, though. And these things cost about 50 cents or $1 each, All right. Yeah, we're gonna be back to chapter 3 soon. What if the request is unhinged? Then I'll decline and I'll talk about something else. You know, you can ask your question and I will spend that much time responding to your question. And it might be the whole time just being like, that's a bad question. This is why you shouldn't ask that kind of question. But I commit to spending that much time on any request. Even if it's just me spending the whole time saying, no, I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to take this request, and here's why. Right? I think that's a good balance, right? But hopefully at some point people want help with homework or something, or like solve a problem, like try this JE problem or something, and I'll try it. You know? Who knows? Maybe. All right. Section 2.1. By the way, I wanted to say, I'm not making those shorts, by the way. So, you know, please don't judge me too hard on the quality of the shorts. I have no interest or desire to make shorts, which is a fault of mine. You know, like, as a YouTube creator, I need to start making some shorts, but it's just like the opposite of the content that I want to make, just the complete opposite. So somebody reached out and asked if they could make shorts for me, you know, in trade for money, and I said yes. So we're gonna see what happens with that. We're gonna try it and see if it's worth it, and then reevaluate. So yeah. All right. Section 2.1. Find a basis for the column space of matrix A in exercise 13. For the column space of 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 0, 4, 2, 3, 2, 8, 7. Okay. Solution. I forgot we're on Twitch. I need to also open up Twitch chat. You're a shorts hater. Yeah, me too. Dude, I have no interest in shorts. It's hard to overstate that. But I think that, you know, they're valuable. They are valuable to try to get some more, you know, more growth and everything. And it's just like, you got to play the game, I guess. Like, otherwise YouTube algorithm is going to, you know, just deprioritize your channel. So, I don't know. Yeah. Sucks, but it is what it is, right? The column space of a matrix A is the set of all linear combinations of the columns of A. So, hey, we got Podge in the math channel. Bro, what's up? Podjmabez. Dude, are you sure you don't want a masterclass with Chris tomorrow? Dude, are you sure? Like, it's yours if you want it, dude. Alright, so the column space of a matrix means the set of all linear combinations of that matrix. So, in this case, it's going to be I'm going to say A1C1 plus A2C2 plus ... ANCN, where every AI is a real number or a field, a scalar. I should just say scalar. And then every CI is a column vector of... CI is the column, is the vector that is column I vector of your matrix. Ci is column I of the matrix. So in this case, we have A1 times 1, 2, 3 plus A2 times 3, 0, 2 plus A3 times 5, 2, 8 plus A4 times 7, 4, 7. For example, if all of the scalars were 1, that is one vector in this column space. And then the first coordinate would be 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. What is that? 16, right? So that's one example. Yeah, you've got the opportunity, but you don't want it. Yeah, no free time. I feel you. Oh, bro, you're renovating your whole house and it's hard work. I messed both thumbs up. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Well, I hope you wrap that up. I hope that you finish it and join us. Can you join tomorrow? Though, just to hang out and be in the audience? I want to make sure Chris stays happy. I want to as long as I keep Chris happy, then I'm happy. Because I'm getting, I'm getting lessons from him, heavily discounted lessons from Chris. So as long as he's happy, I'm happy. Okay, then this is going to be the set of all vectors of the form A1 plus 3A2 plus 5A3 plus 7A4, 2A1 plus 0A2 plus 2A3 plus 4A4. I'll do it like this. And then finally, in the third component, it must be of the format 3A1 plus 2A2 plus 8A3 plus 7A4. Where every scalar is a real number. Every AI, every coefficient in these is a real number. So we can solve this system by considering this as the system of equations using let's see. We solve this by treating this system as the matrix 3, 2, 8, 7 times vectors A1, A2, A3, right? And the process that we're going to do is reduce A to H, which is a row echelon form of the matrix. Then the non-zero pivot columns correspond, let's say, the set of all, maybe Ci prime or something, correspond to the columns of the original matrix which is the And the span of those is the column space of your matrix A. This is a little odd to read right now. And do we know this tool yet in this section? I think we do. I think that we know this part. This is like a little sloppy in its writing, but this is the process. 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 0, 2, 4, 3, 2, 8, 7, and we row reduce to row echelon form of this. Oh, you can join tomorrow. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Just not ready to play. You don't want to embarrass yourself. But, dude, you gotta start showing up and playing for us, because the whole point of this thing is that it's, you know, it's a nice, chill space. Like, don't worry about embarrassing yourself. Like, we should all be proud about performing at all, you know? And, like, the earlier the better, I think, while working on a piece, because then you can get feedback and incorporate it early, and things like that. I don't know. I'm trying to break people's perfectionism, not just in guitar, but also in math too. Like, too many freaking perfectionists out there, dude. Myself included. I'm talking to my former self. Okay, so let's subtract maybe the new second row from the third row. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. 8 minus 3 is 5. 7 minus 6 is 1. Then let's go to, let's keep the first row, and then subtract the first row from the second row, or take the second row and replace it by row 1 minus row 2. That's even nicer. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 3 minus 0 is 3, 5 minus 1 is 4, 7 minus 2 is 5. Now, 0, 2, 5, 1. Here, if I triple the third row and then subtract double the second row, then we have 6 minus 6. We have 15 minus 8, which is 7. 15 minus 8 is 7. And then we have 3 minus 10, which is negative 7. I'm going to go ahead and divide that by 7, 1, and negative 1. And then that's going to make our lives easier. 0, 3, subtract 4 times the third row from the second row. So 4 minus 4 is 0. And then 5 minus negative 4 is positive 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. Let's go ahead and also divide that row by 3. 0, 1, 0, 3, right? Yeah. And now let's subtract 3 times the second row from the previous first row. So 1 minus 0 is 1. Oh shoot, you know what? We don't need to get to reduced row echelon form. At this point, we're done. 1, 3, 5, 7. I should have noticed this. Now, this is in row echelon form. Row echelon form is not unique. Row echelon form, there's multiple row echelon forms. But now we have an upper triangle, well, not quite upper triangular, but we have pivot entries in columns 1, 2, and 3. So therefore, the column space of our matrix A is the span of columns 1, 2, and 3 of matrix A. So I'm going to call them V1, V2, and V3. I could use C1, C2, C3 or something. This is the span of 1, 2, 3, 3, 0, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 3, 0, 2, 5, 2, 8. Which is a subspace of R3. And in fact, this is exactly all of R3 because it has dimension 3, which is equal to the dimension of its parent space. So this is exactly all of three-dimensional space. Is the column space of A. Cool. I think that there's like a little bit that I'd want to reframe if I were writing this out more carefully in typeset solutions, but we definitely got it. Numbers are so much effort. Why don't we just use symbols? Yeah, we will someday. Section 2.2. The rank of a matrix. The rank of a matrix is related to its dimension. The rank of a matrix. Let A and C be matrices such that AC is defined. Cool. This is now getting just a little more conceptual, just right off the bat. We're not talking about specific matrices. We just need the fact that A and C can be multiplied together as AC. Now it says, prove, heck yeah, I love that word. Prove that the column space of AC is contained in the column space of A. Ooh, dude, look at that. Look at that, dude. Surely this book also covers the rank nullity theorem. Of course. Yeah, absolutely. In this section, in section 2.2. Look at that. We're getting a little cooler with these problems. Proof. I get to start using the word proof. Okay, so let A be let A be an L by M matrix, and let's rewrite a little bit. Let A and C be L by M and m by n matrices, respectively. I don't feel like I need to explicitly declare my respect. Like, if I write a sentence like this, I mean them respectively, right? If A and C are L by M and N by N matrices, I mean that the first one is the first property, and then the second one is the second property. The respect is inherent. It is implicit here. Then AC is an L by N. Well, first I can say LC is defined and is an L by M matrix. I mean, even better, I should have said that because AC is defined, let it be an L by M matrix, then A must be an L by... L by N. My bad. Then A must be an L by M, and C must be an M by N matrix. Like the number of columns of the first matrix must equal the number of rows of the second matrix. By the rank nullity theorem, let's recall the rank nullity theorem, which says that the rank of a matrix plus the nullity of that matrix, that they equal, that they sum to the dimension of the matrix, where by dimension I mean the number of columns of that matrix. Is that correct? I need to remind myself. Well, we haven't defined yet linear transformations, so I wouldn't want to use that tool yet. This book has not yet introduced linear transformations, but I bet it has the same example. So, pretty sure that that's correct. Rank plus nullity equals n, where n is the number of columns. I don't know if we call that the dimension of A. I don't know if that's valid. Is that correct? Do we use the word dimension for that? Like, the book says rank of A plus nullity of A equals parentheses number of columns of A. Because, like, there's the dimension of the row space and dimension of the column space, so it feels a little wrong to me to say dimension of A, but I want to say, like, the number of columns of A somehow without saying all of that. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I think that this is a good use, actually, of ChatGPT. My book, my LA book, has rank nullity defined as rank parentheses A plus nullity of A equals n, where n is the number of, well, equals parentheses number of columns of A. I find this clunky. Is there a common, more elegant term for this? I want to write rank plus nullity equals dimension, but I feel uneasy about that. Your unease is justified. The issue is that the right-hand side isn't just some abstract, quote-unquote, dimension. It's specifically the dimension of the domain of the linear map, or equivalently, the number of columns of the matrix. The most common and elegant formulations are rank of T plus nullity of T equals dimension of V. So that's where I'm remembering rank plus nullity equals dimension, because that formulation works for transformations. Rank plus nullity equals dimension for a linear map T from V to W, or rank A plus nullity A equals N for an M by N matrix A. I would avoid writing rank plus nullity equals dim, because dim by itself is ambiguous. The dimension of what? The codomain, the matrix as a vector, the ambient space. Some alternatives that are concise yet precise. Rank plus nullity equals dimension of the domain. Rank plus nullity equals input dimension. Rank plus nullity equals dim V. Rank plus nullity equals number of columns when discussing matrices specifically. This is cool. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of alternatives that it's offering, which all seem pretty nice and more precise. And it's also reminding me of the future connection to the same rank nullity equation for linear transformations. So my unease is justified, and I'm just gonna enjoy this. I think I'm gonna say this. Even though there's... What I don't like about it right now is that the dimension of A, or like the number of columns of A, is not N. So I'm going to refactor this like this. Rank plus nullity equals N. Now I'm not referring to the specific matrix A. This is going to be defined for our most common notation, where A is an M by N matrix. I think that this is going to be nice to write down. I'm going to stick with that. Yes, that is correct. Although I guess it makes sense that the book doesn't cover the cooler form of the theorem. No, I think it does later. It absolutely does once we get to vector spaces. It's just that this book, I think it does a good pedagogical approach where it introduces everything in a concrete setting and then abstracts to a more abstract setting. Like starting with, the concrete examples of matrices and defining subspaces and column space, row space. Well, yeah, I mean, defining dimension of and rank of a matrix and defining subspaces before introducing... I mean, it even introduces linear transformations before matrices, and then... or vector spaces, my bad. And then it introduces vector spaces, and you abstract something that was concrete into something slightly more abstract. Like, I mean, yeah, Lockheed, you're right that you can define everything in the more general case and then make it concrete. But I really think that this is the right approach for learning, especially linear algebra specifically. Start with concrete and then go abstract. As I understand it, people have the same criticism of Galois theory. The Galois theory has been refactored so much that the original concrete applications of solving polynomial equations has been lost, and that it's better to start with concrete questions and then move to the abstract. I think that's how I was taught this material, and I like it. I like that approach. Quotients are not covered in this book. You're right that there's an even nicer formulation once you get to abstract algebra or like modules, and yeah. Hubbard's book section on linear algebra was so good. I haven't read Hubbard. But see, here's the thing, Lockheed. This book and this class was for engineers, primarily. I was one of, a very few math majors in this class. And we started pretty concrete with matrices, and it was an engineering class. And then, halfway through the semester, it's just whoop, now it's a pure math class. Now we're talking vector spaces. As I understand it, from what I've read of Strang, it's the last couple of weeks of semester one, it turns into a pure math class. This book turns into a pure math book much sooner than other linear algebra for engineers books, I think. So that's why I defend this book a lot, that I think that this is a nice way. I am trying to right now teach linear algebra for engineers. And secretly we're trying to convert people to change their majors into pure math because it's much more beautiful and it will last longer than engineering. But yeah, anyways, so recall this. So in particular, the rank of AC is equal to, the rank of AC plus the nullity of AC equals N, in particular, in our specific example. Also, the number of columns of C Is this the right way to tackle this thing? To show that the column space of AC is contained in the column space of A, I don't know if this is the right approach on this. I feel like I want to take a specific vector in the column space of AC, write out what that means in terms of transformations of the column vectors of C, and then show that it is in the column space of A. Right? Okay, wait. Don't we have that the rank of a product of matrices is equal to the rank of the first times the rank of the second? Is that true? Bro, I think so. Is that right? I don't know if that's true. I think that would not be true. I bet I can come up with two rank 1 matrices that annihilate each other on multiplication, and they multiply to the 0. Yeah, for sure that wouldn't be true, right? But is there any kind of relation, a multiplicative relation of... I mean, I guess that's kind of what we're doing, isn't it? Or like what the rank nullity equation is, or what this exercise is, sort of. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I feel that this approach is not the right way to try to prove the rest of the book looks engineer-y. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I mean, it is first course in linear algebra, and it is primarily computational, but we got proofs, dude. Like, this is a proof. Like, I feel like this exercise could be in Axler, right? Like, it's a mixture, and a professor can assign appropriate exercises for their class. I mean, maybe Axler would have this for linear transformations first, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking that we've got an inequality. Yeah, right. I was thinking the same thing on that. Are equal to the rank of A. Neat. Exercise 19 is give an example where rank of AC is less than the rank of A. Like, I feel like this is like intro to pure math stuff, right? I mean, this is a different exercise later before the previous one, so I feel very cautious about working this exercise assuming that or requiring a proof of that. I think that we can do this exercise. I feel like I should show, so let's start over. We want to show, what was it? That the column space of AC is contained in the column space of A. Is that right? Column space of AC is contained in the column space of A. So let V be in the column space of AC. The column space of AC is... How do I write out what the column space of matrix multiplication is? For every... What is a column vector in AC look like? Like, I mean, this is going to be the row vector, the first row vector of matrix A dot product with the first column vector of matrix C. I'm using M as the common dimension. Just thinking ahead to like if I do this then for the second row, first column, is there a way I can, I don't know, I feel like dipping down to explicit entry calculations is not ideal. This is CM1. This is going to be very similar, but the row is different. So let's highlight that now we're doing the second row. So we take the coefficients from the second row of matrix A. And then the column vector. Oh, dude. I want to try to solve this as if it were a student learning matrices for the first time and only using the tools that have been introduced so far. Yeah, okay, looking up some definitions, this is a lot simpler if you have the corresponding linear map definitions. I know, but I don't want linear maps yet because the book hasn't introduced that yet. Yeah, that is probably cheating in this case, exactly. Isn't rank A just the number of pivotal columns and nullity of A is the number of non-pivotal columns? Yes. So together there are n columns, which is the dimension of the domain. Yes, exactly. That is right. No, we know that. This is assumed. I have a proof in mind, although I'm not sure if it's the intended proof. Never mind, I do not have a proof in mind. Cool. Bro. These exercises are starting to get sufficiently hard enough that even, math people like yourself, you're trying to work the same problem with me. That's kind of cool, I think. Yeah, this one, now I'm stumbling on a bit. Okay, so let's start over again. I don't think that entry calculations is really ideal, although there is a way to see matrix multiplication as combinations of the vectors, right? And I've never been great at seeing how matrix multiplication is combinations of vectors, I feel. feel like I have to have better intuition as to what matrix multiplication is. Like, I know that multiplying by a matrix corresponds to the linear transformation of the column vectors. Like, I know that it corresponds to a linear transformation, but I can't, like, describe more specifically what it is. I don't know. Independence and dimension. Application. I mean, you know, you all could find this book. It's not very hard to find. If you want to take a look at the theory that has been defined up to section 2.2, like, this is a good challenge, I feel, to prove it, you know, from this point of view. So in section 1.6, I see the definition of the zero subspace, and then the definition of the row space, and the definition of the column space. Definition of null space. Do we have any facts that we can use about the column space of a matrix multiplication? Yeah, see, you're in the same. What's up? Not oh sus oh guy. They're requesting a horror stream on Twitch. Nah, dude, I stream mathematics. I mean, you might be calling my stream a horror stream because you're horrified by math, which would be understandable. A lot of people are quite horrified by math. So I feel you. I feel you. What's up, dude? What's up? Oh. God. One sec. Captions are now enabled on your clips. Okay, whatever. I don't Twitch much these days, y'all. I don't Twitch. I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, the stream title is correct. It says practicing math. And it's co-working category. Okay. Stuff seems to be working. I think that this horror guy is already gone. Yeah, trying to keep track of, like, matrix multiplication, like, in your head and it's not going well. That's exactly what you had in mind. Matrix multiplication is a linear combination of vectors, although I couldn't keep track of it properly in my head. Yeah, it's tough, I feel. Yeah, to do that. It's just, like, it's freaking tough. And I tried to use that approach, like matrix entry calculations, when proving an exercise from Steinberg, and it was tough. I find, like, I don't know. Huh. Okay, we've got fact 1. Let's say A is L by M, C is M by N, so AC is L by N. Let's just write these out, some facts. Dimension A, oh wait, no, oops. Rank of A plus nullity of A is equal to M. Rank of C plus nullity of C is equal to N. Rank of AC plus nullity of AC is also equal to N. I just don't think that we can get anywhere by combining 2 and 3. I think I need to really explicitly express columns of AC. As combinations of columns of C. Yeah, all right, so let's say if I have column I of AC, and I'm going to denote that by AC I. This is the dot product of row I of... Wait. This is... This is the column vector of dot products of row I of A dot product... Oh, wait, no. This is row J of I dot product with column I of C, right? Or more explicitly, this is like row 1 of A through row L of A dot product with column I of C. Isn't this the same as... Okay, this would definitely be column, yeah, okay, so then this is all of matrix A times column I of C. Right? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, then, so if V is in the column space of AC, then V is a linear combination of A times CI, but then ACI is a transformation by A of a vector which is then dude, isn't this oh wait, I should be freaking columns, not I should be using CJ, shouldn't I? And these should be, yeah, so column J. Then isn't this I believe that this is C1J times times column 1 of A plus C2J times column 2 of A. C how many friggin' yeah, see MJ times column column M of A. I think that that's right. Yeah, because this is the dot product of row 1 of A which is a 1-1 C1J through A1M of C times CMJ, and you do that for every row, and then this splits apart as C1. because every one of these is going to be the first entry in the sum is always using C1J. The second entry in the sum is always using C2J dot 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 a 2M CMJ. So I can split it apart as C1J times A11, A21, a L1, a 1 2, yeah, a 1 2, a 2 2, a L2, and a 1M to a LM. And now this is precisely in the column space of A, because that's a linear combination of columns of A. So where were we again? Okay, so column if a vector is in the column space of AC, then it's a linear combination of columns of AC. Then it's a linear combination of every column of AC is itself a linear combination of column of A. Oh wait, is a linear combination, yeah, every AC is, every column of AC is contained in, the column space of matrix A. So V is in being in the column space of AC implies that V is in the column space of A. I think that's pretty much it. It just needs to be kind of typed up. Yep, you spelt out exactly this. Hey, what's up, El Cookie? Yeah, okay, so I think I got it, right? Pretty much. So the proof I had in mind at first was right. Yeah, it's just, for me, it's reminding myself of this step. This is like what I need to really practice and keep seeing, like how you can split apart, focusing on just the action of a matrix on a single column. Your guitar coach looks hot at ASF. I'm literally going to text him that right now. And you're gonna regret that. Texted. Alright. The original thing was also right. Taking linear combinations forms a monad. Yeah, see, you know, engineers don't know anything about what that is. Don't scare them away. Let me know the reaction. Oh god, this is getting spicy, dude. So you have a natural map, lincom, columns of A, lincom, columns of A, which gives you that inclusion. Yeah. I think I see kind of that structure. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's happily taken. I'm sorry. El Kuki. Don't get your hopes up. Okay. So, rank. I think we got it. Yeah. I think we got that. That was a nice exercise, dude. And straight and have a girl too, but you're still, you know, you're questioning your sexuality now because of Christopher Ladd. Lol. Hey, what's up, Leo? What you doing? We just proved that the column space of AC for two matrices that are where multiplication is defined is contained in the column space of the domain. The column space of the second of the acting on matrix acted by or something. Yeah, of course. Yeah, engineers laugh at that line all the time, and I find that annoying. Okay, then next question. Is it true that the column space of AC is contained in the column space of C? Explain. I think that this shit is fucking cool for a linear algebra for engineers book, dude. I think that's a good problem in linear algebra for engineers. I think that's a good exercise. He just took a picture of us, chat. Smile. Yeah, smile, everybody. I am forwarding these messages to my guitar coach. I hope it makes his day. That's exactly what just happened. All right. Section 2.3. Linear transformations of Euclidean spaces. Where are we? The given formula defines a linear transformation. Give its standard matrix representation. The book is writing x1, x2. I'll stick with it just to match the book. I don't know if he has streaming privileges yet. I haven't seen him yet. That's my guess. Otherwise, I'm sure he would stream like the minute he gets streaming back. Given standard matrix representation, T... Oh, no. It says give the standard matrix representation of T. Solution. So the standard matrix representation of T borrowing notation from Steinberg is going to be the matrix representation relative to the standard basis, E, which is then the transformation of the standard basis vectors. Dude, Leo, you're not a functional programmer, so I'm very curious, dude. What do you think of implicit parentheses? Is this cursed? Like, what do you think? Because I love it, man. Like, I mean, I'm a functional programming bro, you know? Like, imagine that you were teaching a college class room, like undergrad, linear algebra, or high school, and you're just using a bunch of non-standard notation. Like, you know, my book will always say transformation of E1, you know, with parentheses everywhere. In functional programming, in some functional programming languages, if there's only one argument to a function, you can omit the parentheses. And yeah, maybe we do use it some places, like sine x, for example, but even that, like, books will usually, I feel, write sine of x, but not always. And yeah, you see this kind of stuff more in advanced math, like, but what do you think of, like, using it in a high school classroom or something? Would that be, as long as it is clear / shrug, I probably wouldn't put parentheses here. I mean, I just love it. Like, I love omitting parentheses where I can, where I feel that it makes the math more clear. I'm glad that you wouldn't put parentheses as well. So in our case, we have only two vectors, and we notice, we're going to note that somewhere, I think we're assuming that T is from R2 to R2. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it explicitly said somewhere that it's R2 to R2, but assuming this, which I think we have to, because we are assuming that it's transformations over the... We are assuming through in all of these chapters right now that the field is the real numbers. So it's not like we could define this on integers or something like that. Okay. Anyways, now we've got only two basis vectors in R2. I'm going to skip writing 1, 0, and 0, 1. But just to recall, E1 is 1, 0, and E2, the standard basis vector, is 0, 1. The span of the first one is the x-axis, and then the span of the second one is the y-axis of the plane. Now, I can calculate what T of E1 is. It would be 1, comma, -3. Oh, wait, no. What? T of E1, the first entry is 1, and the second entry is 1. T of E2, the first entry is 1, and the second entry is 0 minus 3 times 1. So, borrowing this notation from a more advanced linear algebra book, which I really like, the standard matrix representation of T is this. Oh yeah, lol. Yeah, functional programming languages hate parentheses. They omit parentheses. Lisp enters a chat. Angry. Yeah, true. Like Lisp glares at you or something right now. It depends on if the students get it. True. Next Math Monday on... Hey, do you all want to hang out on Zoom tomorrow? Does anybody want to do a math hang? By the way? Zoom tomorrow. 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Details in the Discord. Or email me. Either way. I think it'd be fun. Math hang. I think we might have at least one non-mathematician, one math amateur joining, potentially. I think it'd be fun to meet you all, get some faces to the names, and just chat math, Not, at least for this first one, don't stream it, but just do a math chat. Obviously, the field is a bunch of tall grass that I like to run through and feel like a kid again. Lol. What's your question regarding quadratic equations, dude? I hope you're not using trans as like a pejorative or something, El Kooky. Because that's not cool. Not keeping it chilly. Keep it chilly, dude. Keep it chilly. Two quadratic equations walk into a bar. Well, really, they walk in the bar twice. Okay. I mean, I know it looks like one walked in once, but it's really walking in like twice if you think about it, right? Okay. Algebraic multiplicity. Let's go, dude. Father's Day dimension. Yeah, it is Father's Day tomorrow. That is true. Email JC super duper cool math hang holy at gmail.com. jcpractices at gmail.com. It's in the bio. It's in the description. All that. That'd be fun, dude. Yeah, El Kooky, if you want to send that question, I'll take a look. I probably won't work it, but if you want to join the math hang, maybe we could help you out with it tomorrow. jcpractices at Gmail. I think it'd be fun. Cool. Let's keep going. So I think we got this. Here, I should. I want some notation or something shorthand for linear transformations or something. Maybe TR apostrophe NS? Let's see. Linear transformations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19? Do you count the space? L19 ends. Should we try to start using L19 for linear transformation? That's a cursed idea, right? Nobody does that in math. L19n, linear transformation. Why not? L19n. Buffer? Oh, am I lagging? I apologize. Y'all, stream buffer, is it still bad? What's going on? Still bad? You count the space if you're a programmer, not count if you are a grammarer. Yeah, we'll count the space. I mean, I like trans for linear transformations, like lin trans, but it looks like I don't know, some people might get sensitive about that. Understandably, or something. Alright. We did that problem. I'm not getting to Zen notes and LaTeX today because I keep dragging my feet about it, but we saw some problems. Okay, the next section is optional. Let's see if I can typeset some of this proof, because this is actually a nice proof. We're starting to get to exercises that start with the word prove. Let's see, can I get Zen notes going? I don't understand this thing. Math. Okay. Let's see, just sent it. I don't know why I find it hard. It looks quite normal, but couldn't solve that. Yeah, typesetting day today. I'm just gonna try to type up the beginning, and then I'm gonna figure out how to get it on screen for you all. I literally don't care about you all as much as I care about myself. I'm here practicing. I'm here to practice. Hi. Dude, there's gonna be a bunch of freaking complex LaTeX. Oh god, you all have to help me for this. Okay, I will get it on screen just so you all can help me. Dude, you don't realize how selfish I am. I'm here practicing. Oh, okay, how can I do this? I want to try to typeset this basic idea. So let's see. Okay, let's get it up on screen, and I'm going to Mac OS screen capture, Mac OS Zen Notes. Let's do that. Application capture, application Zen Notes. Don't show the cursor. I think maybe I should show the cursor. Although I shouldn't be using the cursor very much anyways, but whatever. So now that didn't work. Why isn't it not working? There we go. I don't know why it is taking up the entire application capture, display capture. Application capture is definitely what I want. And if I always tile this to the left, then I can consistently crop here. And if I do this, and I just need to know that only the bottom is clipping, or I could tile in the top quarter, but then I'm losing a lot of space down here. I could just manually tweak it after pulling it up on, shoot, no. This is going to be the most consistent thing I can do. I could create a totally separate scene, but that's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, so let A and C be matrices such that AC is defined. Prove that the column space of A, C is contained in the column space of A. What can I do here? Can I bold this thing? So on the right-hand side of my screen right now, of my window, you should be able to see the live preview, the live edits. On the left-hand side is the raw markdown file. What is happening? Okay. If I come back and add $signs around, now we can start getting some LaTeX. There we go. I don't like the amount of vertical space that... Is this tips? No, this is KTech within the app Zen Notes. I don't know, dude. I don't remember much about LaTeX, so I'm learning as I go, dude. Okay, so now I don't want X's here. What is it? Like /cross? No, /X? I would expect /cross to work. That's not correct. What am I looking for? /times? Thank you, bro. There we go. Look at that. Okay, and I have to have space after it, right? If I put this, no, that's not the right syntax. Okay, well, whatever. That's going to work for now. Then AC is defined and is an L times N matrix. I wish I could get a vertical split instead of horizontal, because then that would... Can I change the split to be vertical? Comments, outline, calendar, export as PDF. Oh. So I can just see preview only. I can get the split version, or I can just stay in edit mode. I can go to Zen mode, so it gets rid of all of the rest of the window, like all the rest of the application Chrome, which is really nice, I think. I don't like a lot of things right now, but this is good enough. So I'm going to say something like, does backticks work? No. No, that doesn't work. It needs to be dollars, doesn't it? Can I increase the font size? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, let's do that. That's looking nicer. So let V be in the column space of AC, then dude, this is gonna be crazy. How do I do... I want a column vector. How do I get column vectors again? Help, ChatGPT, help. LaTeX, how do I write a column vector? P matrix from AMS Math. Do I have that? Dude, that sucks. I don't want that. I often define a macro, and the macro would be exactly what I was looking for. Add another macro. I don't want to do that. I want square brackets instead of parens. B matrix instead of P matrix. Okay, hell yeah. So let's see what happens. Do I have this? Is it giving me the macro? No, okay, yeah. Heck yeah. Is white space meaningful here? It's not. Good. Nice. How does that look on screen? Is it clipping yet for you all? No. So I can shrink my window here, and now I know when it's clipping. Okay. So now V is, I'm going to try to write row 1 of A. Oh, dude, that sucks. How do I get, like, standard? Ah, shoot. I want text here, not math. ChatGPT, help. How? Oh, shoot. Oops. Y'all, dude, this is so funny. I accidentally just pasted the screenshot from before, y'all, of dude, this is so funny. I accidentally pasted the screenshot of the thirsty comments. El Cookie, I hope you're still here, dude. Are you still here, El Cookie? ChatGPT said, I accidentally pasted the screenshot and said, how do I escape to text here? And it said, if you mean, how do I steer the chat back to math/text instead of the thirsty comments, the easiest approach is to briefly acknowledge it and then immediately redirect. For example, chat is wild today, laughing face. Anyway, back to monads. Noted. Now, can anyone explain why the inclusion map is natural? Third, I'm choosing to interpret that as appreciation for good pedagogy. Back to linear algebra. Fourthly, bonk. Straight to category theory. Okay. And then it started calling out Leo. Oh my god, this is hilarious. If it becomes a recurring issue, a moderator can also quietly remove comments that make guests uncomfortable, especially if you're trying to maintain an academic/professional atmosphere. Dude, that's so funny. Okay, let's turn off the cursor. I generally don't like cursor being up. Or, well, both types of cursors. Yeah, please do point out benefits of tips. Yeah, oops, wrong paste. Does ZenNotes not allow me to yank to... It doesn't. That's a problem. Bro, I can't yank to system clipboard. That's an issue. But somebody already said /text, so that's what I should have just guessed. Yep, okay. Text is what I'm looking for. Thank you. I'm just trying to get in the habit of using ChatGPT, I guess. So I want /text row _1 /text of A. Now, can I escape back to math within the /text? I can. So that's what I want, I think. That didn't work. /text. I could just say row 1 of A like this. I wanted an underscore, but who cares? Okay, it doesn't like math. Oh, wait. This is what I want, isn't it? Shit. /text. Okay, I don't want that brace. But now this brace should be right. how do I comment? There it is. There's a comment. Text should be with braces, right? Yeah. And then I want my parentheses there. Row 1 of A, column J of C. Okay, I feel like right now that's going to be good enough. Yeah, I've seen this problem in so many Vim emulators, and it's also not the standard. You have to turn it on in your dot files for any kind of Vim, I think. And ZenNotes has crazy dot file configuration, so I think I just need to set it up that yank will go to system. I wish that it would just freaking be the default. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, escaping the text and then coming back. I was thinking that that's probably what I really want. And yeah, this one, now I'm already back in math. Why doesn't /dot work here? Bro. See, that's why I'm getting so confused. Like, the /dot feels like it should be working. Is this like some kind of tech issue? This is where I'm so confused. Because I'm in math mode right now. Why can't I /dot here? Has /dot worked anywhere else? I thought so. It may not be. Oh, /dot is giving me something weird above C. It's giving me something weird, like a Unicode, freaking dot above the thing instead. Okay, so I want C dot. Isn't it C dot that I want? Yeah, it's C dot that I'm looking for. And maybe I truly want like dot product or something. Oh, hey, I got that. C dot. I noticed before you said it. Ha ha. Getting better. All right, so now this isn't even true. What I'm writing is that column I of AC yeah, what I wrote in my iPad was more that. Note that. Then note that column I this is really bad, but column I of AC, shoot, what could I do? And really I want column J or something. And I want V dots or something, right? That didn't work. ChatGPT, help! I'm literally trying. I just said help and I pasted that. You probably want V is... Oh, damn it! And again, I didn't yank to system clipboard. I'm just gonna say again, help. I need a upgrade now? Dude, what? There's no attachment. What? New chat. There's no attachment here. Help. You've got two separate issues here, a notation inconsistency and a latex structure problem. Mathematical issue, it looks like you're trying to express the jth column of AC and then expand it as a vector whose entries are that. So the correct notation, so ChatGPT wants me to do, I'm just going to be fancy for a second here. Tilde? Yeah, tilde. We'll uppercase that. There we go. ACJ is begin row 1 of A, C dot, column J of C. I like what it's writing, what it's giving me. Row 1 of A, C dot, text, column J of C. That one needs to go. Okay, this is correct. Let's drop those. How close are we? And then row 2 of A. And now what do I put here? V dots. Why didn't this work? Oh, I was just missing the breaking thing at the end. I see. Hell yeah. Really, you want enlightenment, but aren't prepared to accept that the wanting of it is what is preventing you from attaining it. Zen? Talking about there's no attachment here, that is the spirit. Okay, yeah, I accidentally screenshotted, well, I sent your screenshot to 2 places. One, ChatGPT, don't worry. Very non-judgmental, it's fine. I also sent it to my guitar teacher, Chris. Yeah, I forgot the slash after V dots, that's the issue. No, I also wanted it to correct. I was thinking this in my head. I was like, I'm pretty sure that notation was pretty bad. I wanted to suggest, I was thinking ahead to this as well. That like, is this good notation or should I use something else? And like, is it even, do I want something more precise than like underscore J? Because that doesn't really tell you column versus row, a priori or something. Like, I was thinking, like, I just wanted help on both of those things at once, and it helped me. Thank you, ChatGPT. And now, how do I vertically... I want a collection of vertical equal signs. Because if I do this, it's going to... Well, I could just... keep the, why did it get gigantic, dude? A, is this even right? Row 1 of A times column J. Oh, it's because I renamed a few places. I want a vertical table of equals. I'll figure that out soon. Can I do a slash? No, that didn't work. Let's cheat. I wanted to see this myself, so I'm going to write it. I think that this is correct. And now I want, can I just add line breaks just for convenience? Why does this freaking get humongous? Like, what is up with that? Why is it doing that? This is crazy. Begin B matrix. This is so annoying. I need some kind of, like, you would hope that something like this would be easier in LaTeX, I feel. So now this is C1J, and if I'm looking at the tech, or like the preview on the right-hand side, now I can try to get this looking better. A11, A... Oh, shit. Dude, this is crazy. Now, this thing is scrolling. Is it L dots that I really want in some places? Yeah, I think so. Get rid of this one. And now I'm splitting out the C is in M by N. So this is, oh shit, let me read my notes. This is C, I thought it would be M. MJ A 1M through ALM. Is that right? Okay, so I want... Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, so in the preview, now I can at least see everything based on this amount of horizontal space. And now I want to break this into multiple lines. I don't know how to do that yet. LaTeX got nothing on it. Is there some common keybind bound to zoom in? Once again, recommend tips for the sake of not having to write begin. I do not care, dude. Like, let me insist. I care more about being able to get it visible on stream for you all than tips. But, I mean, I know I can create macros and things, or like little things to simplify this. I mean, I feel that LaTeX typesetting is like super inferior. I'm sure that there's like a more modern, better alternative. Like, I believe that the language is not ideal, but I want universality more important, you know, than like ChatGPT was telling me how I can add macros so that this would just be slash brackets like that. And yeah, so I tried that about the slash slash. I tried something like that for a moment. I want the split version, and I want to go back to Zen Notes. So I want slash slash, but why is that breaking everything? Okay, so I did get a new line. I don't know why they don't line up nicely. If I add it on another line, everything gets freaking broken, and this is an issue about Zen Notes right now, I can tell. And then I guess I want slash slash in column of A, because I want those to be vertically aligned equal, so I felt I probably need to put this in some kind of table, which is gonna have to be like wrap the whole thing around some sort of table thing, right? C dots. Oh, do I want C dots in this instead of L dots? Okay. Really? Is that better? I thought lowercase would be, or like, I guess C dots is more, I guess that's better. I don't like the, I mean, in my notes I wrote L dots, but I will check it out for sure. I believe you that tips is a nicer language. I definitely believe you. Begin aligned and end aligned with some extra notation, which I can guide you with. Let me ask ChatGPT. Then I can paste it. Oh, shoot. Again, I keep yanking to not to the system clipboard. Super annoying. How do I... Standard Vim, I think, is double quotes star yank. Does that work? Nope, that didn't work. Can I use my mouse? Probably. Copy. Okay, wait. Yank, or like highlight, visual selection, then Command C. Yeah, hell yeah, okay. That's a little bit better, so I can at least visual select and then Command C. You're very close. The main issue is you're mixing a matrix vector expression with a multi-line derivation, but you're still trying to treat it as a single math block without an alignment structure. What you want is aligned, or aligned at, so the equal signs line up cleanly. Let me try it. ChatGPT can go higher. So I want... Supposedly, I want ampersand equals. What does ampersand equals do? Oh, I need to wrap / begin aligned, and then end. Okay, now that sort of fixed things. Shoot, that didn't go to the right. Maybe. Okay, now ampersand equals is giving me alignment. I don't know why this is freaking happening. Oh, I guess if a line begins with an equal sign, then it's treating everything as a giant header, which is crazy. Okay, now we're getting a little closer. And then I just need the /in to be aligned as well. There we go. And I suppose all of this is ACJ, so I can... page up is like going all the way to the top of the entire document, which is annoying. So I can... move this here. Do I want ACJ? I mean, I kind of like just... No. I think that this is nice. Just like showing that it's matrix A times column J of C. I want to keep this split. Then ACJ is in the column space of A. So V in column space of AC implies V is a linear combination of columns of AC and Right arrow. That's what I'm looking for. Double line therefore implies style, more formal. I tried this. I tried slash implies. Oh, it's because I'm in backtick, not... Okay, this is what I tried. Oh, that's a little long looking. I want right arrow, I think. Yeah. So V in column space of AC implies V is in the column space of A. Bro. It's still not really perfect, but it's pretty... Like, I definitely got the idea on this thing. And look at that. I freaking typeset my first exercise in this book. Heck yeah. Why is the text editor frozen? Is it? Sometimes OBS freezes on me. Here, sorry about that. Sometimes OBS is freezing all the time. I apologize. Okay, so let A and C be matrices such that AC is defined. Prove that the column space of AC is contained in the column space of A. Da 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 da. I think things are looking good. So V in column space of AC by definition means that V is a linear combination of columns of A. And each column of AC is itself a linear combination of columns of A. So V being in the column space of AC implies V is in the column space of A. Any criticisms, y'all? Any... Using the mouse, I know. I'm trying to not. Lots of sugar coating to say 5 words. What do you mean? Yeah, the ampersand I figured out is the alignment operator or alignment position. That makes sense. I figured it out eventually. If you're missing ampersands in some lines, then alignment becomes weird. It makes sense to me. Not to do with header parsing. I think that beginning a line with anytime I have a line that is only an equal sign, then ZenNotes is treating it as a header. Like everything before it is a header, which is kind of crazy. Put AC in inline math, shaking my head. Which one? AC. I'm not sure which one you meant. I may have fixed it. I think I might have. Oh, note that column I of AC. Okay, there's one. Shoot, go back to the editor. How do I go to edit? Okay. Isn't it /C for case sensitive Vim? I thought it's /C for case sensitive. Oh, is it /uppercase C? What? All right, things are broken. I want AC. Yeah, this one is missing. Any others? I think I fixed them. I think I got them all now. Need to figure out better workflow, but hey, I think we got it. I think we got one today. The travails of typesetting, yeah. Annoyed that column in some places isn't put in math RM or operator at name. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but this is good enough for my purposes. Yeah, over here, this is I don't know, dude. I think it's good enough for me right now. Hell yeah, we typeset a problem. We're starting to get proofs in this book. We're starting to get to more and more proofs, and as we get to proofs, I want to come back and be careful and write things up in proper English and nicely typeset and everything. Replace call with math RM call, and the font should be consistent. Okay. Are you talking about... Okay, so I need the split mode, which I don't know the key binding for yet. The font is only inconsistent in this one, in text, right? Are you talking about these, like in this first text thing? Like, it kind of means something different, right? Like column space versus column J. But I think that's... Maybe I just want to just lose it, right? Like, maybe I don't want them to be text. Like, isn't this simpler? Then it's the same font everywhere, I think. But I'm curious what you're saying it would happen. No, keep in text. Okay. I believe you. Now you're saying I want to replace call with math RM. What does that do? It didn't parse correctly. Do I need math RM in math mode? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you think that okay. So math RM brings us back to... Okay, that's what we don't want. I don't want math looking... Oh, dude, that's so ugly. I mean, I feel the need, or I feel the desire for tips. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel the desire for why tips would be valuable. And I think that you're just trying to sell me on tips right now. So this is what you're saying, right? Okay, so, well, what's the difference between math RM versus text? I mean, they look the same, but you're saying that they're slightly... slash implies is giving me a pretty ugly looking long arrow. Like, it's just like really long. Should I just get used to it? Like, it just seems too long to me, dude. I like this guy. I think math RM doesn't include spaces like inline math. What? Oh, you're right. Oh, look at that. Okay, but if I made this text instead, then I get a weird space. Huh. But otherwise, they seem to be identical. Yeah, I mean, they look the same. I don't... okay, so you're saying that I could... Instead of using text here, it'd be a little bit nicer. What? Visual selection doesn't work? No, how could anybody use Vim without visual selection? Dude. Okay, that's an L. That is an L for this thing. So you think MathRM is nicer looking there? I mean, as somebody reading this thing, text looks so much nicer in the code, but it's math mode with a different font, but text puts you into actual text, so that's why the spaces aren't there in the former. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I see. MathRM. Oh, Roman. I was just gonna try to figure out, like, what is RM in there? That makes sense. Like, Roman font. Okay, cool. Well, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, we typeset a proof. How do I get a nice little square at the end? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. /box. Wait, what the fuck is happening here? Okay, /box. No, this is super ugly, right? How do I want to... Ooh. I could do a /begin proof and /end proof, but... This is an inlined version, quad /box. I mean, that's kind of ugly, right? What? Dude, this is such a waste of time, dude. This is a giant waste of time right now. Gotta go. Hey, me too. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We finally got something typeset. I think we got a proof that looks pretty good. I could copy-paste this whole thing to ChatGPT and ask it to criticize my proof, and I think it would do a good job understanding all this, which is crazy. Thanks for watching. Bye. I gotta go too. Bye. I had fun.